Have you ever wondered how those magical pieces of plastic called debit cards work? Well, get ready to dive into the fascinating world of debit cards, where convenience and financial control intersect. Whether you're a seasoned card user or just starting out on your financial journey, this video is here to unravel the mysteries and empower you with knowledge. Welcome to the School Failed Us channel, where we aim to bridge the gap between our traditional education system and skills that we need to survive in the real world. In this video, we're delving into a crucial component of our modern financial landscape: debit cards. These little powerhouses are an integral part of our everyday lives, enabling us to make quick and convenient purchases, both online and offline. But what exactly are debit cards, and how do they differ from credit cards? Which accounts are they typically tied to? And when it comes to transactions, should you select debit or credit? Well, fear not. We've got you covered. In this video, we'll provide you with a comprehensive guide to understanding debit cards inside and out. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the confidence to navigate the debit card realm like a pro. First things first, what are debit cards? Simply put, a debit card is a payment card issued by a bank or financial institution that allows you to access funds directly from your checking account. It's like a magic wand that instantly converts your bank balance into purchasing power. Now, let's talk about the key differences between debit cards and credit cards. While both may reside in your wallet and share a similar appearance, they function in distinct ways. Unlike credit cards, which provide you with a line of credit, a debit card is linked directly to the funds available in your bank account. When you make a purchase with a debit card, the amount is deducted from your account balance in real time. This means that with a debit card, you can only spend the money you have in your account. It's a fantastic tool for managing your day-to-day expenses and ensuring you stay within your financial means. On the other hand, credit cards involve borrowing money from the card issuer. When you use a credit card, you're essentially taking on a short-term loan, which you agree to pay back in the future. Credit cards provide you with a revolving credit line, allowing you to make purchases and repay them later. Depending on your creditworthiness, you may have a pre-approved credit limit, which determines how much you can spend. It's essential to note that unlike credit cards, debit cards do not involve any interest charges or fees, as you're using your own money. However, credit cards may come with interest rates and fees, particularly if you carry a balance or make late payments. Both debit cards and credit cards have their advantages and considerations, so it's crucial to choose the option that aligns with your financial goals and preferences. Whether it's the simplicity and control of a debit card or the flexibility and potential rewards of a credit card, understanding their differences empowers you to make informed decisions. Now that we've explored what debit cards are and how they differ from credit cards, let's discuss the various types and the accounts they are typically tied to. There are two primary categories of debit cards: those linked to checking accounts and prepaid debit cards. The most common type of debit card is the one linked to a checking account. When you open a checking account at a bank or credit union, they typically issue a debit card that allows you to access the funds in that account. It's like having a key to your financial kingdom right in your wallet. With a checking account-linked debit card, each time you make a purchase, the amount is directly deducted from your account balance. This offers a convenient and straightforward way to manage your day-to-day expenses, as your spending is directly tied to the funds available in your checking account. On the other hand, we have prepaid debit cards, which are a bit different in nature. Prepaid debit cards are not directly linked to a checking account. Instead, you load funds onto the card in advance, essentially prepaying the amount you want to have available for future spending. Prepaid debit cards offer flexibility, making them a great option for those who may not have a traditional checking account or prefer to control their spending with a set amount of money. They can be particularly useful for budgeting or as a convenient alternative to carrying cash. However, it's important to note that prepaid debit cards may come with certain fees, such as activation fees or transaction fees, so it's essential to review the terms and conditions before obtaining one. Whether you opt for a debit card linked to a checking account or a prepaid debit card, both types offer unique advantages and considerations. It ultimately depends on your financial situation and personal preferences. Now that we've explored the two primary types of debit cards, we've expanded our understanding of the debit card universe. Now we'll unravel the mysteries of choosing between debit or credit during transactions. If you're anything like me, I still don't know which to choose when I'm swiping my card, and I've been using these for decades. What's more advantageous to me? How about to the retailer or merchant? Let's find out. When it comes to making a purchase with your debit card, you'll often have the option to select either debit or credit at the point of sale. But what exactly do these choices entail? Choosing debit means you'll enter your personal identification number, PIN, to authorize the transaction. This option enables you to complete the purchase by accessing your funds directly from your checking account. On the other hand, selecting credit doesn't mean you're using a credit card. It simply means that you'll sign for the transaction, bypassing the need to enter a PIN. This option still deducts the funds from your checking account but offers some distinct characteristics. So, let's explore the pros and cons of choosing a debit transaction. One of the main advantages is the speed and convenience. With a debit transaction, funds are immediately deducted from your account, providing real-time balance updates and helping you stay on top of your spending. Additionally, debit transactions can be more secure since they require a PIN for verification, reducing the risk of unauthorized use if your card is lost or stolen. However, there are a few considerations to keep in mind. Some merchants may charge fees for debit transactions, and depending on your bank, there might be limits on the daily withdrawal amount. Additionally, debit transactions do not offer the same rewards or benefits as credit transactions. Now, let's explore the pros and cons of choosing a credit transaction. One significant advantage is the potential for rewards and perks. Many credit cards offer cashback, airline miles, or other rewards programs, giving you added benefits for your spending. Credit transactions can also provide an extra layer of protection. If there's an issue with a purchase, such as a defective product or fraudulent charge, you may have additional rights and protections through your credit card company. However, it's crucial to keep in mind that credit transactions involve borrowing money, and if not managed responsibly, can lead to debt accumulation. Interest charges, late fees, and potential overspending are considerations to be mindful of when opting for a credit transaction. Also, credit transactions require you to swipe or insert your card and then sign to complete your purchase. These transactions typically do not require you to enter your PIN for verification. Finally, you may have to wait several days for the transaction to go from pending to complete in your bank account. Now that we've discussed some of the differences between the two, here are a few additional points to consider. Choosing debit can make the transaction complete faster. Choosing debit could save the merchant money. Choosing credit could offer you more cardholder benefit. Choosing credit won't help you build credit. As we begin to wrap up our adventure through the realm of debit cards, let's take a moment to uncover some best practices and essential tips for optimizing your debit card usage. From monitoring your account balances to safeguarding your funds, we've got you covered. First and foremost, regularly monitoring your account balances is a key best practice. Keep a close eye on your checking account to ensure that your funds align with your transactions. This helps you stay on top of your spending, avoid overdrafts, and maintain a clear picture of your financial health. Consider leveraging technology to your advantage. Many banking apps offer features like real-time transaction notifications and balance alerts, empowering you with up-to-date information and promoting better financial awareness. Next, let's talk about security measures. Protecting your debit card and the associated information is paramount. Treat your card like a valuable asset and keep it in a secure place. Memorize your PIN and avoid sharing it with anyone. And when entering your PIN at an ATM or payment terminal, be mindful of your surroundings to guard against potential skimming or shoulder surfing. In the digital age, online and mobile security are crucial considerations. Ensure you use secure internet connections when accessing your banking information, and be cautious of phishing attempts or suspicious links. Regularly update your passwords and enable multi-factor authentication for an added layer of protection. If you notice any suspicious activity or unauthorized transactions on your account, don't hesitate to contact your bank immediately. Reporting any concerns promptly allows your bank to investigate and take appropriate action, helping safeguard your funds and mitigate potential losses. Lastly, it's important to understand the fees associated with your debit card. Different banks may have varying fee structures, including ATM withdrawal fees, overdraft fees, or monthly maintenance fees. Familiarize yourself with your bank's fee schedule to avoid surprises and make informed financial decisions. Consider exploring different banking options to find an account that aligns with your needs. Some banks offer fee-free or low-fee accounts, and credit unions are known for their favorable fee structures. Researching and comparing options can help you minimize unnecessary expenses and maximize the benefits of your debit card. Armed with these best practices and tips, you're now equipped to navigate the debit card landscape with confidence and security. Remember, staying vigilant, understanding your account fees, and monitoring your balances are key ingredients to a successful financial journey. And that's a wrap as we've reached the end of our exploration into the fascinating world of debit cards. Before we part ways, let's recap the key points we've uncovered and remind ourselves of the benefits and considerations when it comes to using these powerful financial tools. Throughout this journey, we've learned what debit cards are and how they differ from credit cards. We've discovered that debit cards are directly linked to checking accounts or can be used as prepaid options. We've explored the decision-making process of choosing between debit or credit during transactions, and we've uncovered best practices, such as monitoring account balances, implementing security measures, reporting suspicious activity, and understanding fees. Debit cards offer numerous benefits, including the ability to access funds directly from your account, real-time transaction tracking, and enhanced security features like PIN verification. They also promote responsible spending by allowing you to use your own money and avoid accumulating debt. Additionally, debit cards can be a convenient alternative to carrying cash and offer the potential for instant access to your funds through ATMs worldwide. However, it's essential to be mindful of certain considerations. These include potential fees associated with debit cards, the absence of credit card rewards and benefits, and the importance of protecting your card and personal information to prevent unauthorized use. Now, it's time for you to take action. If you found this video helpful and informative, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more insightful content. I'd love to hear your feedback and suggestions for future topics you'd like to see covered. Drop your ideas in the comments section below, and let's continue this financial journey together.